his emotional makeup is tied to the goodness of God, not tied to the wins and losses of his team. Are y'all hearing this? All right, we back. Way and Word Reaction Channel. Let's talk about Justin Fields real quick. Justin Fields is a quarterback of the New York Jets, and they are not that great. New York Jets are not good. Look, I'm an Oakland Raider fan. I'm sorry, a Las Vegas Raider fan. So I know what not good football looks like, and they're not that good. But Justin Fields has been quarterbacking them since the beginning of the year. He's had a lot of struggles, and they actually finally won a game against Cincinnati. This is their first game out of like the last 8 games. I think we're 8 games into the NFL season. But the one thing I like about Justin Fields is he always puts God on display. He always puts Jesus in the forefront. And I saw him kind of doing this a lot this year. I've never seen him do it before, but I've seen him do it this year. And I saw him at the beginning of the season say something about Jesus in the Bible. And I see that he constantly is putting God on display. And when I first saw that first clip, I realized, yeah, you know what? This man's on to something.
The approval that I need is from my teammates, my coaches, and, God, ultimately. Yeah, I mean, me really getting closer to God, like I said, my relationship, me reading the Bible every day. And if I'm being real, there's some great lines, some great wisdom that I didn't even know of. So I'm low-key addicted to like getting in my Bible each and every day, just because I learn something new every day and I'm able to apply it in my everyday life. But I mean, I was sleeping on reading the Bible earlier in my life, and I wish I would have started earlier. So I encourage y'all to go read a little bit, start in Proverbs and move on from there.
Then he's low-key obsessed with reading the Bible. He said he slept on reading the Bible. He's telling people to start reading the Bible. He says starts at Proverbs. I wouldn't say start at Proverbs. I'd say start at John or Genesis. But, hey, the fact you crack open the Bible is good enough for me. I like the fact that he's saying here, he's like, I've really reinvested myself in the faith. I really have been reading my Bible, trying to get closer to God. And he's saying a lot of this at the beginning of the year. Well, fast forward, they win the game against Cincinnati. It was a hard-fought game. It was like 39-38 or something like that. And then right away, he has a microphone put in his face. He could have talked about anything. He could have talked about the line blocking. He could have talked about how good he did with the quarterbacking. He could have talked about running backs and whatever else is going on the defense. But he decided to give all praises to God. Check this out.
God is good. That's all I got to say. I mean, it's simple. God is good. All the trials and tribulations we've had this whole season.
Yes, sir!
From last week to this week, to just all the noise around, like I said earlier in the week, I found my peace in him. So I'm going to keep it short and simple with you. God is good.
Right there, what we got is him saying God is good. He said he's going to keep it simple. He could have talked about anything. The old boy came in and yelled, but he just kept it about God. And yeah, I mean, God is good. God is good and wins our losses. But all I'm saying is, at that point, when you win a game, like, you could talk about so many things, but he talks about God. And I just love the fact that he continues to put Jesus on display, put God on display. And he even went even further when he went to the press conference, which became a viral moment at the press conference because, like I said, he could talk about anything, but the man decides to talk about God.
When I was on the field, I was about to start crying, but not because we won, but just because of the goodness of God. And
I'm about to start crying, not because we won, but because the goodness of God. His emotional makeup is tied to the goodness of God, not tied to the wins and losses of his team. Are y'all hearing this? Y'all understand? This is faith in motion here.
Right here, but this week I kind of, I found myself in my closet crying, on the ground, laying down, not because of the hardships, not because of the troubles. I felt like, I was built to handle that, and I was put in place to handle this situation. But in that moment when I was talking to my best friend, how hard it was, and just, not wavering faith-wise.
This man is in his closet crying. Not because they're on a losing streak in New York City, which can be terrible in itself. I mean, come on, like being in a losing streak in the biggest city in the world. Think about all the radio, all the press clippings, all the YouTube chats. And he's in his closet not even crying over that. He's crying over keeping unwavering faith in God. Like, just let that sink in. He's crying over keeping unwavering faith. Like, if we could prostrate ourselves over keeping the faith, there'll be more faithful people in this world.
I just had gotten a text from my sister and my stepmom, and it was just an encouraging text on, just keep going and keep spreading the faith. And they just sent me a link on social media. And I tell you guys all the time that I'm not on social media, so I didn't see it. So that was just it was just a sign from God for me to keep going, and that I'm in the right place. Yes, I was just praying over and over and over again, like just one win, and but all that to say is that God is real, God is good, and everything that we go through in this life is for a purpose. So yeah.
And we go through in this life is for a purpose. God is real, God is good. His family sent him a message not about the football game, about keeping the faith, about spreading the faith. Yeah, I love it. I love faith like this. I love faith despite the things I love faith manifested when things are not going well. Because we can give all honor to God. We win trophies. We can give all honor to God when we get money. But what about when things ain't going well? You still going to give honor to God? You still going to say God is good? You still going to say God is grateful? You still going to say you're grateful for God's grace when everything's going wrong? I like that kind of faith. I like seeing faith like that. Reminds me of Daniel in the lion's den. I mean, I'm not saying football is like a make or break thing, but it is his livelihood and it's not going well. But yet he's over here crying in the closet about unwavering faith in God, not football. All right. I just wanted to shout out that guy. That guy's a solid dude. Like, keep doing your thing. Keep talking about Jesus and God, Justin. Yes. All right. If you like this, you rock with me, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell as well, and I will drop and you will know. Check out this video right here. The algorithm says you'll like it, so you should try it. All right. I love you all. Way and word. I am out.